Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Monday, the 16th of September. Government reforms to strengthen sentencing laws will be introduced to Parliament this week. Justice Minister Paul Goldsmith says courts have imposed fewer and shorter prison sentences in recent years, despite violent crime rising 33%. Political reporter Demelza Jackson has more.
The reforms include capping sentence discounts at 40% and scrapping repeat discounts for youth or remorse. Sentencing principles will also be amended to ensure the court takes victims' interests into account. New aggravating factors will include adults exploiting children by aiding or abetting their offending and for posting criminal activity online.
The first quarterly government's progress results show a drop in emergency housing tenants and a rise in violent crime. The government set 9 targets this year, including in health, education, crime and welfare. Here's senior political reporter Sophie Trigger.
The Prime Minister's heralding progress on a goal of 75% fewer households in emergency housing by 2030, citing a 34% reduction as of June. But another aim, to have 20,000 fewer victims of violent crime, is proving harder, with survey numbers showing a concerning increase in recent years. Chris Luxon says this shows tougher policies and consequences are needed.
A taxpayers' union-funded career poll shows a bump in support for National to just under 40%. But its coalition partners have lost some steam. Here's political editor Jason Walls with the numbers.
National's 1.4 percentage point bump brings the party to 39%. ACT is on just under 9, down 0.3, and New Zealand First is sitting at 6.8. That's down half a percentage point. In terms of seats in the House, today's poll puts the coalition comfortably ahead of the opposition, with 68 seats to 53.
Labour's up almost a point to just under 26. The Greens are down to 11%. The leading business advocacy group is all for a proposal to clarify the difference between a contractor and employee. The government is putting forward legislation to amend the Employment Relations Act. Ride-sharing company Uber lost a landmark appeal last month with a ruling drivers aren't contractors and should receive employee benefits. Business New Zealand Advocacy Director Catherine Beard says they fear unions could organise similar court challenges.
It's another thing that business wants to avoid. I mean, it's expensive, it takes your focus away from growing your business and huge loss of productivity.
Kiwi-born Japanese actress Anna Sawai has won an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama. It's one of 18 Emmy wins for Shogun, which won Hiroyuki Sanada Drama and Lead Actor. Sawai thanked her mother as she accepted the award.
You are the reason I'm here. You showed me stoicism, and that's how I was able to portray Mariko. This is to all the women who expect nothing and continue to be an example for everyone. Thank you so much.
Netflix's Baby Reindeer took home limited or anthology series and main character, and Hacks is a surprise winner for Best Comedy. To sport, and mixed emotions within the All Blacks after a week of letting a tough tour to South Africa sink in. The New Zealand team's in Sydney ahead of Saturday's first Bledisloe Cup test against Australia. Young McLaren driver Oscar Piastri feels he only won Formula One's Azerbaijan Grand Prix because he ignored instructions from his race engineer. Hopes from Black Caps vice-captain Tom Latham that the flexibility of their bowling options will help them in the first cricket test against Sri Lanka in Galle this week. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.